Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them all, dressed like $1 million, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah, listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey, why don't you join in? Steve Harvey, get in the morning, y'all. You better give me some eggs while I listen. Steve Harvey, why don't you join in with me? If you're with me, help me say, I'm so afraid to go on. You gotta turn it on, yeah. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Know y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Turn them up, Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on, do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. Y'all listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Man, got a radio show. Wow, man, how good has God been to me? You know, today, let me get right to it because I'm kind of feeling this today, and I'm pretty sure that's quite a few of you who go through the same things. Today was just a little tough morning for me because I didn't want to leave home yesterday. I wanted to stay home a little. I had just gotten home. I got to go again, and sometimes, just the weight of all that you have to do just gets on you sometimes. And sometimes you don't feel like doing it today. I'm just talking to those who feel this way every now and then. And I'm assuming that would be everybody because I don't know nobody who can just plow through this thing without having those days. Well, what do you do when it gets hard to stay up? What do you do when it gets hard to be positive? What do you do when it seems like things aren't happening for you fast enough or in the time frame that you thought it was going? What do you do? And the reason that I guess I chose to speak about this morning is because I'm having one of those days, because I had one of those days yesterday. It was just a tough day. I really can't explain it. It's nothing really in particular bad happened. It's just I think the weight of all that's going on started to feel heavy to me. And so what do you do when you have days like that, when it's hard to be positive, when it's hard to stay up? Okay, here's what I had to start doing this morning. Now, I haven't completed it. Can I just be real with you? I haven't completed it, but I am processing it out because I know what to do. Been there, done that. I done had that pain before I know what to do. If I sprain my finger, I know what to do now. The first sprain I had, oh, Lord, I thought it was broke. I thought I was going to be handicapped. But now if I sprain my finger, I know what to do. So since I've been in this position, in this hole so many times before, and God has always gotten me through it, I decided I've got to start the process today. Here are some things. Now I'm going to get to the big one last. And one of the things I do is I remember the plan. Sit down and I consciously think about the goals I've set. I go over them. See, I've got mine down on the iPad, so I can pull them out anywhere I am and pull them up. And I've got 2 lists that I've made. I've got a list of things that I know I can accomplish if I just keep working hard. And if couple of things just fall into place that I can see, then I got a list of things that I'm planning on accomplishing. And then I have a second list. And the heading of this list is called Only God Can Help Me Now. And on this list is things that I'm aspiring for or things that I'm hoping to, that in order for them to happen, I absolutely have to have God's help. That's my favorite list. It's the list that I have of the things that I don't see no way it can happen. I'm just operating on faith and the hope that God hear me. And so sometimes, man, when I have this list of what only God can help me now, that list is stuff that I cannot see. I'm just operating on faith that God is so much bigger than me, that he's so much more capable than I am, that I can actually acquire some things in my life, as he's proven to me time and time again up to this point, that he's willing to do for me if I'm willing to just give him some of my life. That's the only way I can explain my existence today. You know, I began the conversation with my wife. How do I write a book that becomes so wildly successful? That would be God. That's only God. Because if you can plan to sit down and write a wildly successful book, I'd have been done sat down and did it, and so would you. So that would be God. How it got purchased to become a movie when that was not my intent when I wrote the book at all. Again, that would be God right there. Has to be, because if I can't explain it and it is by no doing of my own, then who did it? So when I get down in days like this, I remember the goal. I remember the plan. I remember the journey. I think about of all the things God has brought me through. How did I even get to this point? Yeah, I might be having a little bummer of a day. Yeah, I was a little down yesterday. Yeah, my biorhythms is off, whatever they want to call it. Yeah, I'm just having one of those days. I feel a little bit heavy. I need a vacation real bad. I need some time off to just go and regenerate. But right now, man, I ain't got that. So guess what I do? I got to start remembering the plan. I got to start remembering the goals. I got to start thinking about all the things that God has done for me and how he's brought me this far and the blessings that I have instead of what I don't have. And that's what I'm in the process of doing this morning. And on the commercial breaks, I'm going to pull out my iPad and I'm going to go over my to list. And I'm going to read my little list of what I think I can accomplish. And I'm going to really read that Only God Can Help Me Now list, because that's the list that's big. That's the part where I've been telling y'all. I said, quit telling God how big your problems are and start telling your problems how big your God is. See, and that's what I got to sit down and do this morning. And then sometimes, man, you got to stay still. That's the other part. You got to stay still. You got to quit moving for a second, because sometimes it feels like you're running on a treadmill and you really ain't. You're going somewhere, but it feels like you're running on a treadmill. Well, when you get that feeling, sometimes you got to stay still. And then when you stay still, sometimes you got to fight to stay positive. Sometimes you got to fight not to let the devil win. You're in a fight. Remember, I told you this now. You're in a fight now. So he's trying to get you to get on that positive train so he can get you off the faith train, so God's delivery package that's coming to you built on your faith, that he can shake your faith and get you to thinking negative, and then he wins, see? So when you start feeling negative, just know that that's the other force trying to throw you off track. And when you get through with all that, here's the key, the big one. You want me to tell it to you? You got to pray, man. You got to pray. You got to take it to God. You got to say, hey, God, look, I'm having one of these days. I need your help. I got business to take care of. You got blessings in front of me. You got stuff you done shipped to me. You got blessings and packages that's on the way. I need to be sitting on Faith Street so I can receive the delivery when it get there. What I don't want to do is be on Doubted Way or lack of understanding Parkway or Pity Parkway or some street like that, and the package keep going by. I need to be standing and sitting on Faith Street, so when you drop that package down to me, I can go on and get it. You feel me? You got to pray. You got to stay still. You got to fight to stay positive. You got to remember the plan. You got to go over the goals. Come on, man. God done brought you too far. Come on, pick yourself up today. I'm talking to Steve Harvey this morning. I hope y'all didn't mind.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go, here we go, here we go. It's the Steve Harvey Morning Show, morning show, morning show. It's the number one show that you know, that you know, that you know. Everybody thinks this is an echo, but it's not. It was me. Wow, that's talent right there. What's up, Shirley?
Hey, you are so talented. Hidden talent from the
right
quarantine.
Hey, that's
Good
quarantine,
morning.
baby. When you
That's
just
right.
coming up with stuff that ain't got nothing to do with a damn thing, but it sound good to you. That's when you been in too long. What's up, Carla?
What's up, Steve? What's up, crew? What's happening?
Hey, Junior.
Howdy, everybody.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
First time speaking to people today. How I feel.
Just said howdy.
Good. What's up, fool?
What it do? What it do is hump day, Uncle Steve. It's Wednesday, baby.
Oh, it don't matter. It don't matter.
It don't matter, yeah.
Matter at all.
we
This
like
ain't
that.
hump day. This another day.
Yeah.
What is it the
Matter of
hump
fact-
of? It ain't the middle of the week. These ain't weeks no more. I keep telling y'all. Stop looking at these. These ain't weeks. These is
And it
just
ain't been
some
no humping.
hours. These some hours. We just at daytime.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
They got a TV station in Cleveland, Fox, and they got a segment where a guy comes out on the news and he tells you what day of week it is. That's his segment. It's Tuesday. He walked right on by.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Carla.
I don't
That's
know.
funny.
That was
funny.
hilarious.
Seriously, man.
Cleveland News.
My wife
has
asked
in a
me
suit and everything.
twice yesterday, what's today?
Ooh,
It's
not
all
now.
blended.
Those are the days.
I almost got in an argument about it, though, because I gave her the wrong day. And then I said, oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. It's Tuesday. Well, Steve, but I asked you this because I'm writing the date on something. I wanted to go, well, hold up, man.
You all been in the house together too long.
Yeah,
Too long.
you know.
That's
Y'all
it.
beefing over days of the week.
Yeah.
It's your damn iPhone.
Yeah.
Your
You know,
nerves.
you ain't got to ask me nothing, but I stayed quiet, let it go.
I'm so proud of you, Steve.
Yeah, because I got to stay here. Now, if I was going to work, I'd have fired one off and went and got in the car.
Your escape.
Yeah. But since I got to be here, I ain't firing off ain't smart when you ain't got nowhere to go.
I done swallowed a lot of arguments. I sure have this last couple of weeks.
You need to. You're crazy.
I swallowed them. I said, sure want to say something.
You took it on the chin.
Oh, how
Taking it
mature
on the
of you.
chin.
I love it.
Taking it on the chin. Okay.
I just like to have one.
Soon as they open these floodgates, though. God, dog. I'm out of here, partner.
Where are you going?
I don't
Where?
even know, Shirley. I don't even know.
What's the first place you'll go? What do you think?
Please.
I'm going to.
Where you gonna go?
Okay, while you're thinking about it, I'll ask Steve. Steve,
Go ahead.
where's the 1st
I'm
place
going
you're
to
going to
two
go?
places, and I ain't sure which one I'm getting to first. But I'm going to Vegas because I got to relieve some of this pent up, and my ass is going to play golf.
Okay,
And
all
them
right.
is two separate.
All right.
I could go to Vegas and play golf, but I do one at a time. These got to be
Savor it.
back-to-back
All right.
weekends.
Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, Sister Odell is in the building right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, it is Wednesday. That is the day. You say days don't matter anymore because they're all running together, but just so you'll know, today is Wednesday. So when Marjorie asks you again, your beautiful wife, she asks you what day it is. If she asks you today, what are you going to say?
He gonna suck his teeth like
Yeah,
he
you're going to
just
suck
did.
his
You don't have to
teeth.
do all that.
And
Just
that's
answer
gonna
the
create an
question.
argument
Yeah,
right
see,
there.
say
Exactly.
Wednesday. See?
It's Wednesday.
Okay, no attitude.
Yeah.
All right.
No attitude.
All right, change hats, switch gears. It's time
Go
for
get your
Sister
girl.
Odell. Yeah.
Social distancing. Too.
Uh-huh. That's a little close right there.
Michael Jackson.
I needed you bad.
And in vogue.
Oh, Lord.
She's singing.
Oh, she made it into a gospel song.
That's secular.
Uh-huh.
You went
laugh
away.
at yourself.
I know.
Since you went away. Hallelujah.
Yes, Lord.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning,
Sister Odell.
Good morning, Sister Odell.
Girl. Hi. Hey, Carly.
Hey, Sister Odell, how you doing?
Good. How's the quarantine going for you?
The quarantine, it's going okay. It's going good, Sister Odell. Blessed.
Good.
Yes,
Hey,
ma'am.
Junior.
Morning, Sister Odell. So glad to talk to you.
You got a condition. How's your quarantine going?
It's going great, Sister Odell. I ain't left.
It's good hanging out. I was praying for you.
Thank you, Sister Odell.
That's good.
It's nice.
Hello, boy.
Sister Odell, how you doing this morning?
Oh, I'm pretty good. Fairly cloudy. Partly sunny. Switched it. Anyway, that's good. How's your mama?
My mama is good. She's safe and sound.
That's
She
good.
is not coming out the house. She doing good.
Tell her I asked about her. I ain't got round to calling her yet, but I will, though.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. I ain't had my cell phone up to my ear since the corona came out.
You scared to put the phone up to you?
Well, they say G5 give it to you.
Ooh.
G.
You mean 5G?
Somebody.
Yeah.
I know it's in your telephone. But somebody told me my phone ain't have it though.
What do you have?
Oh, I got that good one. That Samsung flip phone
Oh, flip phone.
Flip.
with the
Yeah,
black
you're
keys
safe.
on it. So somebody told me it because I pulled my antenna up and they say, once you got a phone that pull the antenna up, you ain't got G5.
Yeah, you safe.
Anyway,
you're
hello,
good.
Shirley.
Hello, Sister Odell. How are you?
How's you surviving the corona and everything? Because you can't cook. So what is he doing over there?
Well, Sister Odell, I have, food. I have a refrigerator and everything.
Do he
so-
leave home a lot?
We're supposed to stay in, Sister Odell.
No, I asked, did he leave home a lot?
I said we are supposed to stay in, so the answer is
Well,
no.
we all is supposed to be able to cook, but that ain't happening either. So I was just asking. Anyway,
It's been trying. It's been trying.
well,
but
that's
it's all
good though. But you a good wife though, Shirley. That's good. That's one thing about you. I was pulling for you from the beginning with this. And I've been your cheerleader, and you turned out they got a nice little family and everything. So what else is going on?
Well, Sister Odell, I wanted to ask you, actually, because, we've all had to quarantine. What are you missing from the quarantine? What's like the first thing you're going to do when all this is over? Because this too shall pass.
Yeah, I just really miss just rolling out.
Say what now?
I miss
Rolling
just
out?
rolling out, just getting in the Benzo and rolling on out.
Not the Benz.
You got a Benzo?
Benzo, baby.
Sister Odell.
That's all I miss. I just miss, my stomping grounds, places I go,
Like where?
I ain't been down to the fabric store. I ain't been down there.
Oh, you make your own clothes? Now that's something new. We didn't know that about you.
Oh no, I don't make my own clothes. I'm high fashion. All my outfits is white. I'm an old ass Lisa Ray.
The original.
You was fine as Lisa Ray?
I said I'm an old ass Lisa Ray. But if you want to know the truth, yes, I was. Every bit.
So when you was a young ass Lisa Ray, you look like Lisa Ray.
Now I said I wear white like Lisa Ray. It's what I said.
Okay.
Now you asked me, was I as fine as Lisa Ray? And I said, yes, I was.
No hesitation whatsoever.
Yeah, she was diamond, but I was pearl.
All right now. I'm down. It's so sad.
Hello.
So you're going to the fabric store. Okay. Where
I
else
miss
are you?
going down there to the fabric store. I ain't been down to the none of my little hangouts. We ain't played tunk. Me and the girls, we have a tunk night. We play cards.
Yeah.
We don't get to do that no more.
And
And
Can you
I don't
sew,
visit.
Sister Odell? You can make masks for people because they're making their
I'm
own
not-
masks.
Yeah, I don't do that, sweetie.
Oh, you finna cuss, Sister Odell. That's
You
what
know,
It sound like
get,
it.
get on away from me. If you need a mask, get away from me.
What?
You know.
Sister Odell, is that the right attitude? I don't think so.
We supposed to be practicing social distance.
I
Yes,
know,
ma'am.
but it's
Right.
just
Yes,
the
ma'am.
way you
So
said
if you need a mask, what is you over here for? Back up off me. I ain't the president. I ain't the president. Don't stand behind me, sweetie. You don't want your ass knocked smooth out. You don't get up behind Odell. Not in the building. Not with all this here going on.
But Sister Odell, there is still a way you can play tunk with the girls. There's the Zoom app. You can play it.
Virtual.
Girl, these heifers ain't got no computers. Zoom.
Yes, ma'am. All right, coming up, Nephew Tommy's Run That Prank Back with special guest Sister Odell right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, Miss Ann will be here with our national news for today. Also, we'll have some entertainment news for you. Joel Olsteen is going to host that's Pastor Joel Olsteen, of course. He's going to host a virtual Easter Sunday service with Kanye. I'm sure you knew about that, Sister Odell.
I didn't know that.
Yes,
What is
ma'am.
it's just Kanye.
Yeah, and Tyler Perry and Mariah Carey, they'll all be there as well, because it's Easter this coming Sunday, you know that, Resurrection Day, yeah. So we'll talk about all that at the top
That's
of the hour.
gonna be interesting.
Right now, it's time to run that prank back.
Is
with the
they all
nephew.
gonna be at the church, or is they coming in? They Skyping?
I'm sure they're probably going to Zoom in or virtually.
Ooh, Zooming ain't good.
Yeah.
We don't need to Zoom. But I'm finna introduce the
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
fool with the prank.
Run that
Yes,
prank
ma'am.
back.
Tommy,
Yes, ma'am.
what is the name of this here prank?
Your wife cheating on both of them. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello?
I'm trying to reach Terrence, please.
Who's calling? Who's this?
Hey, my name is Mark. How you doing, brother? I work with your wife Veronica. We're on the same sales floor together. I think I met you before, but I don't know if you remember meeting me. But I work at the job with Veronica.
Is everything all right there, or what's going on?
No. Everything's straight here at the job. No, not a problem at all at the job. But I wanted to.
Is she all right, or is everything all right?
Oh, yeah. She's all right. She's perfectly fine, man. I actually, like I said, my name is Mark, man. You don't remember me, Terrence, but I just wanted to talk to you. Like I say, I got some things on that's been bothering me for a minute, and I just kind of wanted to reach out to you, and just kind of have like a little heart-to-heart talk with you, man. So maybe we can get things in a better position. But I just wanted me and you to have a conversation.
Wait a minute. How'd you get did Veronica give you my number, or how did you get my number? That's what I'm trying to. Like, what's going on?
I've had your number. I just hadn't never reached out to you before. But like I say though, man, this has been bothering me for a minute, and I wanted to get it off my chest so you and I can try to, I guess, fix this whole issue. But I just want us to see if we can fix it.
Well, fix the issue? What's the issue? I don't understand. I'm not following you. I don't understand. What is the issue?
So, but now, like I said, I went on and
Come
got
on,
the nerve
man.
up to
Spit
give
it
you.
out. Spit it out, brother. Spit it out. Talk to me. What's going on?
Okay. Your wife, man, is cheating on both of us. And we got to figure out we got to do something about this, man.
Did you say she's eating on both of us? What did you say? I didn't
She
the phone
is
sound like it was
cheating.
breaking up.
She is cheating on the both of us, bruh.
Wait a minute. It sounded like you said cheating. I don't know what you...
Veronica
You know
is,
what I mean?
listen to me, Terrence. Veronica is cheating on both of us.
You say Veronica's cheating on me?
And me, and we got to figure out what we gonna do, man. But as a husband, I'm gonna need you to step up and get this thing in order.
What you talking about? You saying Veronica is cheating on me with you?
No, she cheating on both of us with somebody else.
What you mean?
I've been noticing her going out with this, going to lunch with this other cat. So I'm like, I got pissed off about it. So I said, you know what? I can't take it no
Wait a
more.
minute.
I'm calling Terrence.
Wait, you saying to me that my wife has been cheating around the job with somebody else?
She cheating on both of us, dude.
I don't get what you mean. If my wife is cheating on me and you calling me to tell me that she's cheating on me, I appreciate that. But I don't get what you're saying she's cheating on both of us. I don't get that part. I don't understand what you mean.
Well, me and Veronica been, kind of cool, last 8 months to a year. We've been, pretty tight here at the job. You know what I'm saying? So,
listen, what you mean y'all been cool? That's what I don't understand. Like, what do you mean y'all been cool? Because that's my wife. Tell me what you're talking about.
Okay, all I'm saying is me and her been real cool. We've been real tight, Sometimes we take lunch and then, don't come back. That's our thing, though. But, now, I'm noticing, she done went out, she done went to lunch a couple times with this brother named Alan. And I'm like, okay, no, it ain't finna go down like this here. You know what I'm saying?
Are you my wife, man?
Hey, that's not why I called you. I called you to
my wife. That's what I want to know.
I'm telling you about this dude named Alan. I need you to step up as the husband and fix this.
But you telling me that my wife is cheating on both of us. There ain't no cheating on both of us. If she's cheating, she's cheating on me. You telling me that you're with my wife too? That you've been messing around with my wife?
That's not what
you're saying, brother.
That's not the part I'm trying to talk about. I'm trying to talk about this dude named Alan, man. That's what I'm trying to get out.
No, we're gonna get to Alan. We're gonna get to Alan. You saying that my wife, man, it's some crazy shit. Yo, you know what, man? I'm about to put my foot right up your because I don't play those games. She's with her, she's with me, we messing around, we doing this and doing that. It don't work like that. You understand what I'm saying?
Dude, I hear what you're saying, but the beef ain't with me. The beef is with Alan.
The beef is with you, man.
No, she messing over both of us with Alan, dog.
I'm about to call her on three-way because there's some right here. I'm telling you right now.
Okay, hold on, bro. I just want you to deal with Alan.
Are you at the job right now?
I'm at the job, yeah.
I'm about to come put my foot all in your. You understand me?
No, I hear you, man. Alan is the one that then blew this thing out of proportion, dog. She messing over me and you with this here.
There ain't no me and you. I don't share. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
You don't hear me. You don't hear me. I don't share. There ain't no sharing that goes on over here.
Okay.
Do you follow me?
I do. I'm just saying,
What are you saying? Meet me right now. Meet me right now. I'm about to come up here where you at right now. Where you at?
I'm at the job where Ronnie at. I call her Ronnie. I'm at the job where Ronnie at. I call her Ronnie. I call Veronica Ronnie. I mean, that's my little nickname too.
I'm on my way up there.
Well, hold on, Ronnie.
Ain't
Ronnie.
No hold on.
Hold on, she right here.
She's right where?
She right here. Right here.
Put her on the phone.
You want to?
Put her on the phone. Put her on the phone.
Okay, cool, man. Here, cool. But can I tell you what she's saying?
I don't want to hear what she's saying. I want her on the phone right now.
Okay, but can I tell you what she's telling me to tell you?
She ain't telling you to tell me a damn thing. Because the only thing that you gonna be getting is my foot up your.
Okay, but Ronnie want me to tell you this, man. Just listen to me, Terrence. She wants me to tell you that this is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your wife, Veronica.
You know what? I don't play this. I'm gonna all y'all up here, man. I'm gonna all y'all up. I'm gonna give you an old school whooping. Y'all ain't even right for that.
You all right, man?
No, I'm not all right. I'm in the car. I'm sweating. I was on my way over there. I'm about to go to jail messing around with y'all.
Hey, let me ask you this, man. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
You already know. The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Thank you, nephew. Thank you, Sister Odell. Coming up at the top of the hour, entertainment and national news right after
Isn't it
this.
ass prank?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, some sad news, really sad news. Black Enterprise founder and publisher Earl Graves Sr. I mean, just the entrepreneur who created a vehicle of information and advocacy that has inspired 4 generations of African Americans to build wealth through entrepreneurship, career advancement, and money management. has passed away. Yeah, that really is sad. According to his...
Yeah, go ahead.
No, according to his son, Black Enterprise CEO Earl Butch Graves Jr., Mr. Graves Sr. passed away after a long battle with Alzheimer's disease. And of course, we are sending our condolences to the Graves family and to the staff at Black Enterprise Magazine. He meant a lot to a lot of people.
Yeah, man. Sure. This brother right here, man, was so instrumental in ensuring that black businesses had a voice and recognition and support. And him and his sons and his daughter, and his wife, man, just a beautiful family, man. One of the really, really nice families. I played golf with his sons several times down at the Black Enterprise golf and tennis things that used to go on every year. I met a lot of good people through him. He was just a great leader for black people in the business community, man. This dude was a great father, man. He was a great servant of people. He required excellence from everybody around him, but he showed them how it was doing. He also was a CEO of Pepsi during the 1990s, and he was a frat brother. He was a long-standing member of Almighty Omega Psi Phi. So all the brothers in the frat are very aware of this, and he was just a really, really powerful dude, man, and really powerful. And he loved people, man. He just loved people, And he's some major loss, man. Yeah. Major loss, man. And my heart condolences go out to Butch and them, and the rest of the family, man, who I've met. It's just a tough, Earl Jr. He had 3 sons. He had Earl Jr., he had Johnny and Michael. I think he had 8 grandkids. Wow. Powerful dude, man. So, the grandkids, it starts to having a domino effect when you lose great people, man. When a person passes, it ain't just that one. So condolences go out to the whole Graves family, man. Definitely. All of y'all. Thank you very much. Wow.
Yeah, he'll be missed for sure. In other entertainment news, Steve, Pastor Joel Olsteen is... he's going to have this big, virtual Easter service at his Lakewood Church in Houston. That's going to happen this Sunday, of course, which is Easter, Resurrection Day. While traditional Easter services are not happening this year due to the coronavirus pandemic, Joel Olsteen is going to welcome Kanye West, Mariah, Carey, and Tyler Perry on Easter to deliver his message of love and support to his massive audience. He has a huge audience. Mariah will be a part of the special tribute to medical professionals and first responders. Kanye and his Sunday service choir will be performing from L.A. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's nice.
Definitely. Yeah.
Go ahead, Joe.
All right. And got to move on as well. Time to get caught up on today's news, Steve.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
Thank you very much, and good morning. This is Ann Tripp. Looking at the latest coronavirus figures in hard-hit New York State, let's start with that. There have now been a total of 5,489 deaths, with 731 people dying in just one day, this past Monday. Nevertheless, Governor Cuomo says that looking at the 3-day casualty average, he says there was a fewer ICU admissions, and combined with some other indicators, the governor of New York says the Empire State's COVID-19 problem actually seems to be lessening a little bit, or at least not surging.
We are changing the curve in that virus growth. You see that plateauing. That's because of what we are doing.
So the governor says people in the state need to keep staying at home, practicing social distancing, and washing their hands repeatedly. The state of Louisiana has been hit hard by the coronavirus, deaths now topping 500. They say more than 70% of them are black. even though African Americans make up only 32% of the Bayou State's population. In fact, recent data shows that Chicago is among several major cities where the coronavirus has affected blacks primarily in percentages much higher than their portion of the population. So now Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot says she's sure everyone in her city, she wants to make sure that everyone is entitled to the very same benefits, health-wise and everything, no matter what.
While the federal government hasn't made all of its COVID-related benefits available to our nation's immigrants, the executive order I signed ensures all Chicagoans, including our immigrants and refugees, have equal access to these programs regardless of status.
Mayor Lightfoot says that it's all part of an effort to improve access to better health care for Black and Latino Chi-Town residents. The Pentagon says, meanwhile, it's begun testing a couple of possible coronavirus medications. They say the test being performed right now on animals, and there are 5 possible vaccines in all. The host of one of Fox TV's TV business shows is out. Trish Reagan came under fire for underplaying the seriousness of the coronavirus pandemic. Reagan described it as a, quote, scheme by Democrats to impeach President Trump. She kept saying that and saying that. Trish Reagan called reports on people dropping dead on the streets of Wuhan a coronavirus impeachment scam, and that it was just fake news. She's again out. Walmart's being hit with a wrongful death suit by the family of an employee who died from the coronavirus, one of 2 deaths at the very same Chicago store. They're saying that it was never sanitized or anything. By the way, because of all the stay-at-home orders around the country, people are gaining weight because they're eating and eating. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Steve, statistics show that the coronavirus is infecting and killing African Americans in the U.S. at disproportionately high rates. The data is shocking. Here are some of the reasons why. Black people being confused about messages at the beginning of the outbreak with rumors and myths saying black people couldn't get the coronavirus. Remember that? Mm-hmm. People were saying that, saying it was a white disease. That's not true. Also, some African Americans have pre-existing conditions like diabetes, hypertension, obesity, and stress. And medical experts say the black community still face barriers to having access to health care. This is not a drill, Steve. We have to warn our people and sound the alarm. And a lot of people that are medical professionals also, they're black. So that's another contributing factor to the high rate.
Listen, information is king. We have to start understanding how important information is. Good, solid information. Caution. To err on the side of caution is your greatest protection right now. The way they're explaining it, the way we have to look at this thing is you have to assume everyone has it.
Yeah, that's right on.
That's the only way you're going to have to look at this. I was so proud of my son. He had ordered something from one of the, Grubhub or Postmates, something he had ordered off of. And he had to go outside to move his car around to the other side. Well, he happened to run up into the driver of the food. Mm-hmm. And he rolled his window down. He said, "Hey, you the driver?" Which we said, "Yeah." He said, "Hey, cool. You can give it to me out here." So the guy came up, and he had a mask on and gloves, which was really cool. Mm-hmm. And so my son had on his mask and his gloves when he go outside. And he got ready to roll the window down, and the dude pulled his mask down and started saying, "Yeah, man, it's a trip out here." My son said, I rolled that window right back up and went, "Yo, my man, you tripping. Mm-hmm. Now just do me a favor, man. Set the bag down right there. I'll get it." And then he reached and got the bag. You have to assume, people, that everyone has it. Now, you don't treat them like they got the plague, but you got to practice social distancing. You've got to, they're saying wear masks now. It cannot hurt.
And stay home.
And look, man, we can't, where y'all going?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Mm-hmm. It ain't nothing open. Ain't nowhere to go.
All right, Steve, thank you. Coming up at 34 after the hour, we're going to switch gears. We're going to ask the CLO. He's in the building, the Chief Love Officer. That's coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now to ask the CLO. The Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, is in the building. If you want to ask him something, please submit your questions to steveharveyfm.com. Okay? This one, Steve, is from Anna in Dallas. It says, I think my husband is cheating on me. He is always on the phone and he hangs up real quick if I walk in the room. I used to have the passcode to his phone, but not anymore. 2 months ago, he started taking Viagra and I got excited. But we have not had sex at all since we've been quarantined. So I asked him, what was he taking Viagra for? He said he was sick of me nagging him and he ignored me for 2 days straight. Last night, he grabbed a bottle of our best wine and said he was going to play poker. I told him he shouldn't be around other people, but he left anyway. What's really going on? A lot of stuff.
Well, first of all, let me explain something to you. Men that play poker don't drink wine.
What? Yes.
That's A.
For starters.
But you need to be at home.
And we quarantine.
Yeah.
Well, who playing poker? Where he done found 5 other fools?
Strip poker, huh?
Now, listen to me. I'm not saying your husband is cheating, but you are. You have women's intuition. Use it. I'm not saying your husband is cheating. Let's just say that there's a remote possibility that there's 5 dudes that play poker and drink wine. Let's just say for the first time I've ever heard that in my whole damn life.
What are the odds?
Yeah. And I know a lot of dudes. Hey, man, you want to get a bottle of wine and play some cards? What?
Okay.
Okay, next question.
What's the Viagra for, though?
Let's stop. And he been taking Viagra, and y'all ain't having sex.
Right.
Come on now.
It ain't a vitamin.
1 and 1 is 2.
All day
He got a
long,
bottle of
Steve.
Moscato. That's sweet stuff.
All right, this is from R.E. in Atlanta. I'm a single black male and I'm in graduate school. I am dating a female in my graduate program and I was planning to propose soon. In January, she got pregnant, but she terminated the pregnancy before she told me she was pregnant. She said she slipped up and had sex with her ex and the baby wasn't mine. I'd heard about her wild side before we started dating, but I have things in my past that I regret too. So I tried not to judge her. But this really hurt me. Should I leave her alone now because she does something else before she does something else, or should I try to forgive her? Wow.
Well, okay, Doug.
Wow.
You can try to forgive her. You can go ahead and start with the forgiveness right now. You can go ahead. You can forgive a person, but now let me ask you something. So, you say you heard about her wild past, but is the wild past still in the past? Because she ran up into her ex, slipped up, had sex, got pregnant, terminated it, then told you it wasn't your baby. Wait a minute, man. How did you find out she terminated a pregnancy?
She had to have told her.
You told her.
So now, dog, I mean,
That's too much.
bro, that's a lot that you're trying to work through. Your past that then crept back into the right now.
Right,
The
Steve.
ex that then crept up into the right now. A baby that was aborted, but she told you to keep you cool. It wasn't yours. She slipped up one time with him. What?
Come on, CLO.
Dog, I'm going to tell you right
Yeah.
now, dog, I ain't finna.
You need to finish school. That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
We ain't finna fry this fish.
And move on.
Yeah,
What,
get
Steve?
your masters.
We
Wait, what?
we ain't finna fry this fish. No.
I like it. I like it.
No, you ain't got to worry about what the sides is with this.
Okay.
We just not frying this fish.
That's tilapia.
Well, what you gonna have with it? We ain't gonna have nothing because we not frying this damn fish.
No
tell you this.
coleslaw, no fries.
Nah,
no
don't worry about spaghetti. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. Don't worry about hot sauce.
Yeah, you're right,
Yeah.
CLO. That's why you are the CLO. Coming up next, we're going to switch gears. The nephew in the building with today's prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. Subject, my mom needs to get a life, okay? Plain and simple, my mom needs to get a life. Right now, nephew standing by with today's prank phone call. What do you have for us today, Neff?
A heart
I knew it. Something crazy.
of a brother.
Huh?
I said again, a heart of a brother.
Is it a sermon?
A heart of a brother. Is there a heart in the house tonight? A heart of a brother. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello.
Hey, I'm trying to reach Alan.
This is Alan.
Alan, how you doing, man? My name is Bobby Booker.
What can I do for you?
I got your number, man, from the hospital. Did you just within the last, I guess, 3-4 months, did you get a heart transplant? Within
3.5 months ago, yeah, I did. 3.5 months ago.
Okay. How you been feeling, man?
Actually good. I'm actually up and around faster than I thought it was going to be. So I'm doing well. Thank you. Are you with Are you with the hospital?
No, I'm not. Actually, they gave me your number, man. I hope you okay with it. But you actually the heart that you got was from my brother, Troy. And,
oh my God! Really?
Yeah, that was my brother. My brother passed away.
I'm so sorry about your brother, but wow, I got to tell you, he saved my life, man.
Yeah. So I just wanted to call you, man. I hope you don't mind.
No, not at all.
It's kind of like a little bit of my brother is still living. You know what I mean? It kind of feels like my brother's still living. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I'm just glad.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you this, man. I'm just curious because you Caucasian, right?
Yeah, I'm white.
Yeah. Do you feel any different having a black man's heart in your body?
No, I don't feel any different. No.
Okay.
I didn't really think about it though.
And this will just make me and the rest of the family feel good that we knew what he was dedicated to and the things that really mattered to him. Would you feel all right joining the NAACP?
Are there some people who are going to be upset that I join? I mean, is that okay?
No, well, I don't know about anybody being upset, man. It's just I know my brother that's what he was a part of, and you walking around with his heart, man. It would just feel different, feel great, to feel like he would be back in there doing what he was doing and fighting for injustice for the black community. Now, are you a Democratic or Republican?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I was Republican until Trump, and now I'm just really, I'm kind of on the fence. I mean, that guy's an idiot.
You did vote for Trump?
I did not, but I am a Republican.
Okay. So, and the reason why, because I'm just curious, man, because what I would hate to see is, when 2020 come around, you over there in the voting booth, with my brother Black Heart, and you in there, voting Republican, and that's something that I know my brother wouldn't be doing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just asking.
Well, I mean, I'm not happy with Trump, but if someone else in the Republican Party runs and I agree with them, it's kind of like it's my heart now. I can't change my point of view just because of that. I mean,
but what you're not gonna do though, man, is be in there with my brother Black Heart, and you up in there making some decisions that I know my brother wouldn't do. You see what I'm saying?
That's a long way off, man. But I can't promise you that. I mean, if somebody runs that I like, I'm going to vote the way I feel. My heart and my head tell me to vote.
No, well, see, hold on. See, no, don't say what my heart, because that ain't your heart. You understand? That's my brother's heart. So you got every right to ask me what you think my brother would feel in his heart, and I'll tell you. You understand what I'm saying?
I don't vote the way I feel.
Hey man, let me ask you something. Have you been like craving different kind of foods that you don't normally eat?
Well, wait a minute. What kind of call is this, man? I mean, you're asking me all these random questions. What? I don't understand where this is coming from.
It's coming from my brother's heart. That's where it's coming from. You got my brother Black Heart inside of you. You know?
Yeah.
I'm asking you to do what my brother would do, not what you would do. You want to do it from your heart. You're doing it from my brother's heart.
When you first called me about your brother, I was excited. Now I'm thinking, how the did the hospital give you just this number and you get to call me up? That's privileged information. You shouldn't get to just call me and ask me all these random questions, man. I just got a heart transplant. Now you're starting to get me worked up.
If I'm not trying to get you worked up.
Well, you
all I'm trying
up,
to,
man.
Okay. Well, let me just calm down. All I know is you got Troy heart inside of you, and I'm trying to let you know the kind of person Troy is. Okay, so let me ask you this: has your music changed? Are you listening to more R&B now?
Well, I do like R&B, but I listen to hard rock too. That hasn't changed.
Because what's in Troy heart gonna stay in Troy heart. You understand? So you got to have that's in your heart now. Big butts, NAACP. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, well,
I'm trying to tell you about Troy.
What? Are you crying, man?
I'm trying to tell you about Troy.
Hey! I'm sorry. Don't. I know you miss your brother. Don't. Damn.
Okay, let me say this.
Okay.
Since you got my brother heart, I think it's only right that me and you we get together and go to a Jay-Z concert together. I think that's only right. A Jay-Z and Beyonce concert, we go together because that's what me and my brother did. We would go see them perform.
Well, I mean, they are two of the best of all time. So, am I buying both the tickets?
Oh, that's up. You got Troy heart, and you worry about who gonna pay for some tickets.
I didn't know. I thought maybe you might want to treat your brother one last time.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. Listen, I'm really sorry. I mean, I get upset. I didn't mean to yell at you. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Do you listen to black radio?
Sometimes I do listen to black radio.
Do you ever listen to the Steve Harvey Morning Show?
Well, yeah, he's one of the best, man. I used to follow him when he was on Family Feud. He's great. What?
He's got a nephew on the show, and he does prank phone calls.
Yeah?
And that would be me. Alan, this is Nephew Tommy, baby. Steve Harvey Morning Show, man.
Get the out. Are you serious? Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding, baby.
Oh, my God, dude. You almost gave me a second heart attack. Jesus. Oh, my God.
You've been pranked, man, by your wife, Robin, and her co-worker, Bridget, partner. You got to tell me this. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
It's your show, baby. Steve Harvey. Come on, man.
Y'all got to give it to me on this show. Is there a heart in the house tonight? You got to give it to me, baby.
Don't tell him what he gonna do.
It's one of my all-time favorite movies, Five Heartbeats. Come on now.
Got to keep it stupid, baby. That's what I do. I've been stupid since stupid been stupid. Listen, the T&J Coronavirus Stay-at-Home Comedy Show is jumping off today. That's right, 4 p.m. Eastern Time today. And here's what you do. My uncle made me make sure I know what I'm doing. Go to The Nephew Tommy Experience, my YouTube channel, and that is where you will find the show. It's the T&J Coronavirus Stay-at-Home Comedy Show. Once again, go to The Nephew Tommy Experience, my YouTube channel, and you can watch the entire show right there. All of you comedians out there that want to get on the show, go to T&J stayhomecomedy@gmail.com. That's TANDJ stayhomecomedy@gmail.com. Upload your stand-up routine for 2 minutes and send it over to us on the show today. The one and only Junior Boy Spates will be front and center. Yeah.
Yes, I will.
All right, thank you, nephew. Coming up, Strawberry Letter. Subject, my mom needs to get a life. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And listen, if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one. You heard that? Right here, right now.
Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. This one says, my mom needs to get a life. That is the subject. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm a 21-year-old college student and I am an only child. My parents divorced when I was 12 and I grew up living with my mom. Since I was young, I have always been a protector for my mom, and I felt like I had to take care of her. She is a beautiful woman and she still has a nice shape, so men are drawn to her. Whenever we are out, men look at her and stop and speak. She hasn't been on many dates in the last few years, and I have overheard her on the phone telling men that her son is her main priority and she doesn't have time to date. Well, I am grown now and living in another state, and she's still using that line. My mom pressures me to fly home on weekends so we can hang out, and I can do things around the house for her. When I'm at home, I have to cut the grass, wash her car, make minor repairs at home, and run errands for her. I'm expected to go to church, dinner, and anywhere else she might want to take me. If I tell her that I made plans with my friends from high school, she puts a guilt trip on me, and I end up staying home. She has no idea how much she really needs a man in her life. I am sure the divorce messed her up, but maybe counseling could help her. She will probably be upset with me when she finds out, but I have asked her two best girlfriends to take her out as soon as this quarantine is over. They agreed to do her hair and makeup and help her get her groove back. I love my mother, but I can't be everything for her anymore. How can I get my mom to see that she needs a man? Please advise. Well, first I got to tell you this. It sounds like you were raised well. You don't say much about your dad except for they divorced at 12. But, if this is all your mom, she did a great job because you do know how to take care of her. But now you're 21, and you're right. She does need a man of her own, or just not to pressure you and to guilt trip you into doing it. And of course, you love your mom. You want to help her. But again, you're 21 now. You have your own life, your own friends, and that's okay. You're perfectly within your rights to do that. You should have that. You want to be on your own without any guilt trips, without any babysitting mom. None of that. Your mom is taking advantage of you. And at this point, all the stuff she's making you do, you're right. Mom should have a man or a handyman. Get a handyman from Tackle. They're easy. I did that at my house, and it was perfect. Do something like that, okay? Your mom is lonely. She misses you. It's quite obvious. And since she doesn't have a man, guess what? You're it when she can guilt you and pressure you into coming home. You say she's still nice, she still looks good, she still has a nice body, and she can attract men. So, I think it's a really good thing that you've called on her best girlfriends to step in and help her. I think that's exactly what she needs. I love the fact that you're 21 and you're wise enough to know all of this. Your mom just needs to let you go now. And you need to talk to her. Sit her down, talk to her nicely, respectfully, and just tell her how you feel. You guys have that bond, and then you go on and live your life. Steve?
Yeah, young brother, we got a little situation here. You're the only child. Your parents divorced when you were 12. You are now 21. You grew up with your mom. You've always been her protector, and you felt like you had to take care of her. That's a boy's job. That's training for becoming a man. That's what we are. One of our main qualities as men is to be a protector. She's beautiful, still got nice shape, so men are drawn to her. She ain't been on a lot of dates in a few years, and I've overheard her on the phone telling men that her son is her main priority and she doesn't have time to date. Well, she's using that line because she's stuck in reverse. And what I mean by that is you got a divorce, your mom got a divorce when you were 12. You're 21. If you reverse the number 21, you back at 12. She has not moved off that number. She is stuck. Thus, where she was, and since the divorce, she has put her life on pause. At first, that was a true statement. I don't have time to date. He's your number one priority. You grown, you live out of state now. You cannot be her number one priority anymore. But she keeps using that because it sounds good. It's a defense mechanism that she's giving these guys to protect herself from the vulnerability of being in a relationship. So we have a situation here. We really, really do, man. And your mom needs some help. And you have to help her get unstuck. You have to help her find some independence. Now, I like the idea you had about calling her girlfriends. So when we come back, I'll try to find, maybe if I can, a couple of suggestions for you. But I don't know if you're going to like them a lot, but I think you might have to try some of them. Okay? Hang in there, young fella. It's going to be all good. But some things you're going to have to do to help her with her independence, I think. That's what I think. That's what I'll have when we come back.
All right, Steve, I like it. We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter, my mom needs to get a life. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. Subject, my mom needs to get a life.
Well, you're right. Your mom does need to get a life, but you're going to have to help her because you've been divorced from a divorced family since you were 12, you're 21. And like I said earlier, your mom is stuck in reverse. Her life, she put it on pause when you were 12. 9 years later, she's still stuck in that same thing. So even though she's nice looking, still got a nice shape, men are drawn to her, she's telling men that you're her number one priority, which you were when you were 12 through 16, 17 in high school, but you went to college now. You live somewhere else. Now your mom pressures you to fly home and wants you to wash her car, cut the grass. Now she wants you to do the things that your dad used to do. See, she keeps getting stuck in reverse. So she uses you as the excuse because you're her number one priority because you were her child. Still are, but when you were a little boy, you're a grown man now. Well, now she uses that same excuse, but when you come home, now you got to do what daddy used to do. Okay, just go in your room and play video games. So now you've called on a couple of her girlfriends to fix her hair and take her out once this quarantine is over and they've agreed. Great job. But now, young man, you're going to have to do some things to help it because you got to help your mother cut the apron strings. See, you're not hanging on to the apron strings. Your mother has tied the apron strings around your neck and she yanks them when she needs something. So now what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to help her cut the apron strings. I have a few suggestions.
Let's go.
Now, young man, you might not like these, but you're going to have to practice. I'm not going to joke with him because he's a young dude and he's trying to get it together. So, like if my sons had this issue, what would I tell them? So here we go. You're 21. You're going to have to start practicing some tough love. She is your mother, but you've got to help her untie the apron strings so she can get on with her life. So in this tough love, you're going to have to stop flying home so much. You just got to stop, man. Mom, I'm busy this weekend. I can't make it. That's one suggestion. The next suggestion is when you do fly in with a girl.
Ooh.
See, that puts the big boy stuff in their face a little bit quicker. And I think you have to introduce her to the man that you are now. So she could quit viewing you as the boy and stop trying to make you her man. She has to see that you are somebody else's man. Let the church say amen.
Amen. Amen. I like it.
So I think you should fly in with her. Here's another suggestion. You need to fly her sometimes to you so she can see your life. Have your friends drop by. Have a card party at your house or whatever y'all have. You know, have her stay at your house and your girl spend the night. You got to introduce her to your life. Now, I'm not saying you got to be disrespectful in any way. So you don't want to do that. But if it's not being disrespectful, you just got to introduce it to your life. Because all that going out to dinner with your mom and all like that, yeah, that's good and all that's cool, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But, man, it's pulling on you and she's not. Once she sees her child with a life, once she sees her child with a man, then we on to something. Now, she might start saying, wow, he's not my number one priority because he has other priorities. Now, you going to still love your mama till the day you die. But you got to practice some tough love. If you don't, you're going to be playing this game for a long time. And I'm going to tell you something, man. This game ain't going to be cute to girls you dating. Because they not going to see it like that. They going to think you a mama's boy. When really it's just she's a boy's mama. It's in reverse. You ain't a mama's boy. She a boy's mama. And she want to be a boy's mama all her life. And she got a young man now. And so you going to have to help her cut the apron string. That's my answer to the letter without any jokes.
And I think he'll get it because he's a pretty wise young man at 21.
Smart dude.
Very much so. And he was raised well, so you can give Mom credit for that.
Oh, she did a great job.
She did a really good job with this young man. She did.
But, come on now.
Everybody has to grow up. But he's not her man, though. That's the thing. He's not her man. He's her son.
Well, she has to realize that. And the only way to get it is he got to help her.
He's got to help her, yeah.
And you could also solicit her friends to help with that, too. Not only take her out, but say, hey, come on now. You got to let this boy have his life.
And it's not like, Steve, it's not like she doesn't have men in her life that call her, that want to be with her. It's not even like that.
But Shirley, all he got to do is fly in town with a bad one.
That'll shut it all down. You're right.
I'm telling you right now.
The whole process be shut down.
Well, why would you bring her here?
Yeah.
Because I really care about her.
Yep. That's what you have to do. That's what you have to do. Whew, Mom, you gotta let go. All right, you can post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook, and check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Now, coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, we're going to talk about being positive on this Wellness Wednesday. That's coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, on this Wellness Wednesday, Steve, a new survey found that 60% of respondents said they plan to use or have already used this time during the stay-at-home order to improve themselves, whether it's learning a new language, learning how to play a new instrument, taking online college courses, learning to cook, or working out more.
It's Wellness what?
It's Wellness Wednesday, Tommy.
Wellness Wednesday.
Oh, we was past that.
You need to work on your
I
W.
just asked what she said. She said I never heard her do
Wellness Wednesday. We do it.
Wellness Wednesday.
Come on. A majority of the responders, Steve, believe that they will be a better person once the COVID-19 crisis is over. And so are you working on anything right now, guys?
Yeah.
Steve? Yeah.
I really am.
What are you
I mean,
working on?
my eating, I've changed and this is how I know I'm serious. Because I've made this diet change, the way I eat, when I ain't got nowhere to go.
Yeah. And most people, Steve, are doing the opposite. They're hanging on to that refrigerator. They're in there every 5 seconds.
Eating.
Eating.
Yeah.
Well, my wife and I are hanging on to the refrigerator too, but we only put certain things in there. I have not had anything for 15 days that I started this. 15 days I've eaten completely clean. I have not put anything in my body that's been processed at all.
I love it.
That's good. Man.
So have you lost weight? Have you lost?
Yeah, I don't want to say how much though.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's good.
Congratulations. Yeah,
Well,
that's awesome.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
What
I
about
just
you?
thought, no, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to ask Junior.
Oh, what I'm working on?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. By the time this thing is over, I'm gonna be better at going out. I'm gonna be better at. I'm gonna be so much better at leaving.
Like the meme that says, after the COVID-19 is over, crisis is over, invite me to everything. I'm going to everything.
Oh, yeah, I do that. Yeah, but man,
All right.
but that's what I'm working on, getting out of here.
What about you, nephews?
I do wellness. I do wellness wings. That's what I do.
What?
Wellness wings. All my wings is.
What is that?
They wings on the grill. Wings.
Oh, like chicken wings.
You grill them
Chicken
well.
wings. Wellness wings on Wednesday. Man, you can't beat this here. You be well and fine when you get a plate of my wings. Trust me on this here.
Okay, well, thank you. I think we're all caught up now. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll ask Junior about his dating life. Oh, right after this. Yeah.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Junior. So we all have a few single friends in quarantine that are very anxious to get back to the dating life and hooking up.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, that they're going to be swiping left and right on the online apps to meet people, and they want to start dating again. So our question to you, Junior, is: has the quarantine made you want to be in a relationship or get married or just appreciate being single? Which way are you going with this? Or will you be lowering or keeping your standards when you get out of the quarantine?
Oh, absolutely, Shirley, they low. Oh, hell yeah, they low.
What will you accept now that you wouldn't accept before?
First of all, I don't have time to meet nobody on no app. No, I ain't swiping. I gotta meet you right where you at, whether it's the store, in your car, at the park, your son's football game. I'm gonna meet you over there.
Okay.
Because I got a problem with this lonely thing. See, y'all got somebody. And I realize how important it is to have somebody. My standards are probably the same standards as you would for a newborn baby. 10 toes, 10 fingers. Let's go from there. Really don't need much else after that. Anything else is a bonus. If you can talk good, if you can hold a conversation, we'll take that.
If you
I
got
don't
10
really
toes
have
and
too
they're
many
pretty
options.
toes, that's good, right?
If I don't
That's a
care if they
bonus.
really messed up, because I'm telling you, I've been in here 9 months by myself. I can't be picking how she look and what she got on. Is you talking to me? Do I look attractive to you? This is what I need to know. This is all I need, because I found out it's important to have somebody. It really is. You know what? Matter of fact, Shirley, I don't even like dogs, but I'm finna get one because it's gonna help with the recruitment. That's what I'm gonna use the dog for.
I'm
gonna get a dog to get me a female. Yes, I am.
Good move, Junior.
And I'm
What kind
already
of
got
dog,
my clothes
Junior?
laid out for when they lift this band. I ain't got to take no shower. I'ma already be out the door. I'll be our first one in the car.
What you gonna wear, Junior? What you got?
Oh, the best suit I got in my closet is coming out. Yeah, I'm gonna be so damn sharp, but I'm at a football game hollering for Mason, because that's her son. Come on, Mason. Let's get it, Mason. Here we go, boy. Mason has no clue who the hell I am in this red suit with these black suede shoes on.
Not the red suit.
Yeah.
He got the red one out.
Dog, I got the red one out, man, because dog, I'm not gonna sit in here and act like this is what's popping. Do you know how many FaceTime videos I've tried to have a date on? Some of these virtual dates we going on. This don't work. You ever tried tongue kissing with you just kissing up to you? You ever tried tongue kissing on a virtual date? It really don't go that well, because I've learned how glass tastes. That's what I found out. This ain't really what's popping. It's not what's in. Got my whole tongue sliding across. I didn't even know I had a cut in the middle of my tongue. Had a tortilla chip, put that there.
We're learning so much about
I know. Starting with this red
I'll be
suit.
listening to y'all be talking about I can't stand to talk to my partner and all this time. I want some time apart. No, I need somebody in here. I told y'all when my neighbor, she across the hall, when her door open, my door open. She think I'm creepy. Every time somebody delivers on her, I open the door just saying, "What's up?" She just slammed the door. I know she don't like me right now, but wait till I walk out on this first day of quarantine.
Oh,
she gonna want me
baby.
in.
She gonna be up on you.
She gonna be all up on me. I don't care. I'm just saying, it's just enough for me to understand that this is important.
Hey, Junior.
What's up, huh?
Junior, when you open the door, man, why don't you take them big basketball shorts off?
You know what?
That's what
That
you have
could be
on,
the
Junior?
problem. Yeah. What else I'm gonna put on, Tommy? I'm in here by myself. I'm in them now. How you think Unc know?
Because we're working from home.
No.
We can wear anything.
I didn't even know. You know what, Unc? That could be the problem. I'm coming to the door like baby boy. That's what I look like when I go to the door. I look just like Jody coming to the door. Well, I'm finna step it up now. I'm finna go ahead and get the blue suit and put it on. When she open her door, then she gonna see something different. Yeah, she gonna see something different. But this is very important. Dating is not
modeling
good.
at the house.
I'm be modeling
Yeah,
at the
right,
house.
Tommy.
You modeling.
Dog, this ain't even fun, man. It's not. Don't let nobody single tell you that they having a good time. They lying. I need a woman who can cook and clean and do something. I'm tired of doing it.
All right, coming up, more of today's trending stories. And I think Steve has some information for Junior, more information. We'll be back at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Steve, you had some more information from Junior. Junior says, when the quarantine is over, he wants to, be in a relationship.
Junior.
So you were trying to help him out.
This is what you do, man.
CLO.
Y'all, you stay right across the hall.
Man, yes, I stay right across the hall.
Get you one of them selfie sticks. I want you to open your door so you can practice social distancing. Take the selfie stick and knock on her door or push it and ring the doorbell. Have a note on the end of the selfie stick that says, I'm going to the store. I just want to know if you'd like for me to drop anything off at your door when I come back.
Oh.
That's how you do it.
Oh, pimp. Oh.
Junior, that's
I
how
got a
you do
selfie
it.
stick, though.
No, I know you do.
You'll be booed up tomorrow.
I know you do. Just say, look, I'm going to the store. Just trying to be a decent neighbor.
Yeah.
Is there anything you need at all? I'm going to the grocery store and to the drugstore. Can I pick you up anything at all?
Oh.
She say, well, thank you so kindly, but I won't have anything. That ain't got nothing to do with you. You're going to bring her ass something back.
Anyway.
Yeah.
What's something cool to bring back?
What you bring back? That's cool.
Bottle, toilet tissue, you be a smash hit.
Boy,
yes.
A real nice bottle of water.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Paper towels. Yeah.
No, I like the toilet tissue. I'm going to be a smash.
Fresh berries.
All right. We'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show and some trending news at 33 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, some sad news, really sad news. Black Enterprise founder and publisher Earl Graves Sr. I mean, just the entrepreneur who created a vehicle of information and advocacy that has inspired 4 generations of African Americans to build wealth through entrepreneurship, career advancement, and money management, has passed away. That really is sad. According to his...
Yeah, go ahead.
No, according to his son, Black Enterprise CEO Earl Butch Graves Jr., Mr. Graves Sr. passed away after a long battle with Alzheimer's disease. And of course, we are sending our condolences to the Graves family and to the staff at Black Enterprise magazine. He meant a lot to a lot of people.
Yeah, man. Sure. This brother right here, man, was so instrumental in ensuring that black businesses had a voice and recognition and support. And him and his sons and his daughter, and his wife, man, just a beautiful family, man. One of the really, really nice families. I played golf with his sons several times down at the Black Enterprise golf and tennis things that used to go on every year. I met a lot of good people through him. He was just a great leader for black people in the business community, man. This dude was a great father, man. He was a great servant of people. He required excellence from everybody around him, but he showed them how it was doing. He also was a CEO of Pepsi during the 1990s, and he was a frat brother. He was a long-standing member of Almighty Omega Psi Phi. So all the brothers in the frat are very aware of this. And he was just a really, really powerful dude, man, and really powerful. And he loved people, man. He just loved people, you know. And he was some major loss, man.
Yeah.
Major loss, man. And my heart condolences go out to Butch and them, and you know the rest of the family, man, who I've met. It's just a tough, you know, Earl Jr. He had 3 sons. He had Earl Jr. He had Johnny and Michael. I think he had 8 grandkids.
Wow.
Powerful dude, man. So, you know, the grandkids, it starts to having a domino effect when you lose great people, man. When a person passes, it ain't just that one. So condolences go out to the whole Graves family, man.
Definitely.
All of y'all. Thank you very much. Wow.
Coming up, it's our last break of the day.
It's the last break of the day.
And we'll have some closing remarks from the one and only Steve Harvey at 49 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here we are, last break of the day. It's been a good day on this Wellness Wednesday.
One a day.
Tommy,
Yeah, it's been a great day.
Wellness Wednesday.
We here.
Wellness Wednesday.
Uh-huh.
Get some wings.
I didn't tell you guys. I did put on my lashes today. I have a makeup today.
What's the first thing you ladies gonna do when y'all get
Well, let me just say I'm happy for him, pretty sure.
I'm getting my hair done.
Hair,
my
nails
done for sure.
Pedicure,
all of that. Yeah,
all of that.
Put on my
Oh,
clothes.
that's
all
I
the
hear
glam
about
stuff.
these damn nails.
Yeah, because I miss glam. I miss my glam. Put on some heels. Yep.
Steve, I broke another nail in here.
That's what I told my husband the other day.
I didn't hear it so much, Steve.
I did
Steve, I be
that
trying to figure
today.
out when we gonna get to the last damn nail so we can quit hearing this.
Man, for real.
I told my husband since
Yeah.
what?
Why don't you just cut them all down
I
the
cut
same
mine
size?
down,
I said that.
What?
Can't say
Cut mine
that.
down.
That's what you got to do. We're in denial about doing that.
Yep, I had to go ahead and cut them down. Yep. But Junior, Steve, is going to
Junior,
go out.
you got to find a way to get to this girl
and
across
meet
this
somebody.
hallway.
No, that was brilliant, though. The selfie stick with the,
Dog,
the
I know.
note.
Dog, hold it. Tell me what you know about her.
I
me
know.
something you
I
know.
know she's from Detroit. You know, we talked. You know, she's from Detroit.
Yeah.
You know, I know she is in mass communications for AT&T. You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know, so I know a little bit about her. You know.
She's single?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know,
Has
so
she been coughing at all?
In that age bracket?
Yeah.
Well, if you hear coughing across the hall, we need to cancel.
We need to cancel
everything.
this whole thing we talking about.
Yeah,
We
this
need-
ain't no
I'm just
selfie
asking.
stick or nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to cancel that.
Okay, so that's a slick idea. Another thing would be to slide a note under the door.
Oh, Steve, you're the consummate
You know what I mean?
romantic.
It's just a note up under the door. Hey, listen, in light of this social distancing, I just thought I would ask you if there's anything I can do for you. Please don't hesitate to slide a note under my door. And, you know, man, just leave it at that. Now, if she slides a note back under your door, we popping.
We winning.
Oh, we popping, partner.
we
Because
winning.
now your next note is going to be oh, my God. You sliding this note under my door absolutely made my day. Thank you so much.
Now, when do I pop this toy T-shirt on?
Is that it? You know, that's a whole nother trip, Junior. This a separate. You got to have more than toilet tissue, boy.
Okay.
I hope she ain't down to her last roll. We waiting on this paper.
So now, then, if she slide that note back, you slide that note. Oh my God, it meant the world to me that you responded by note. I thought that was really precious. Thank you so much. If you need anything, don't hesitate, and I'll be checking on you again. She don't know you mean tomorrow.
Right.
And now you get it started like
I
that.
got it. Now, anybody know how to spell hesitate? Is that?
Yes, we do.
Use a word you know.
Okay.
Don't send bad spelling to the girl.
Okay.
She got a good job at AT&T. She's smart.
Yeah.
Tommy has it for you. Go ahead, Tommy.
Hez. H-E-Z. E Tate. E.
No, I'm
T-A-T-E.
I'm just use the word I know.
Hesitate.
No, we gonna mess this up. I don't know.
I'm trying to get you through the door, boy. I ain't trying. I don't want you sliding them notes all over. I'm trying to get you over there in there. I'm trying to get you to quarantine with her.
What you
Breathe
say,
on
Steve?
each other. Breathe on each other.
Yeah, who wants to breathe on a stupid person? Come on over here with your dumb ass. Let me teach you how to spell first before I invite your dumb ass to a company event.
So what should he wear, Steve? You told him to take off the big basketball shorts.
I know
What
that's
should
what he
wear?
got on.
He already know.
Yeah, don't show your legs on the first day. Yeah.
What my legs got to do with it, huh?
Because they got a lot of cuts on them, Junior.
Yeah, they're a little different. They're a little different, Junior.
Yeah, they're real skinny at the bottom because you got reindeer legs because you're built for speed.
Hard
Your ass is
childhood
built for
legs.
speed. You know, that's a lot of fences you didn't quite make it over. You know, I know what that is. That's a lot of steps you was running up and just toe didn't quite make that step, but you kept going. I've been there, dog. I know all this.
Just
So
don't show
what
it.
What does
should
he
he
wear?
wear? Yeah.
But you want to be well dressed, just a sport coat.
Okay.
Oh.
Sport coat and slacks.
Okay.
And a
T-shirt
mask.
on under the nice. You know, have a mask on. Tell you what's real cute, man. Buy a 3-pack of masks.
Yeah,
slide them under
yeah.
her door.
Oh,
Just in
can
case you
find
want to
them.
get out for a walk.
See, that's the new thing. Help
Just
through
in
the
case you
quarantine.
want to get out for a walk.
You hear that, Junior?
Oh, yeah, I heard that.
Mask walking.
Slide some wipes under her door. All these is quarantine
Can't fit under
things
the door.
get you through, you know.
Yeah.
Stuff
kind of door
like
she got?
that. You know.
Oh, it'll fit, Tommy. I
Wipes
know.
can't fit under the door.
We got it.
Wipes?
Man, I don't give a damn if you got to take a few of them out and put them in the damn Ziploc.
And push that
We got to get
Ziploc
these
in
wipes
there.
up under this dough, dog. I'm trying to tell you, partner,
Stupid.
how to get it started. You got time. She locked in there. She can't go nowhere.
Yeah.
You and them notes under the dough gonna win, boy.
I'm about to be
You need to
winning.
work on her dough. She probably need help with that. Sound.
Nah.
You done put all this stuff under there.
She just can't open it while I'm doing it.
Hey, man, these are my closing remarks. It's
Quarantine.
over.
Quarantine love.
We quarantine. Y'all have a great weekend, but once again, weekends no longer exist. They just some more days.
That's it.
Y'all be good, man. Y'all take care of yourself. Pay attention. Wash your hands. Practice social distancing. Pray. Stay safe.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.